It's week 35 in the garden, and it's time to put some more stuff in for the full garden. Today, I'm going to be planting turnips and beets. I actually don't have a lot of space left available, but I do have 2 whiskey barrels that I'm going to utilize. One, it had the beets in it in the spring, and I'm going to be planting the turnips in that one. And then one that had carrots in it, I'm going to be planting into that. It's actually got 2 watermelon plants in it right now, but I'm not quite sure what happened with those watermelon plants. They've just been stunted. Could be the groundhog was nibbling on the ends of them or something like that. But they haven't grown really at all. So I'm going to pull them out. We have 2 other watermelon plants growing, and they've got some watermelon on them. So I'm not too concerned about pulling these out and putting in something that's going to be productive. So this is the half whiskey barrel that had the beets in it last time. As I said, I'm going to be putting turnips in this time. It's laid fallow since I harvested those beets. So I'm just going to level it out a little bit. It's got a little bit of a crust on top of the soil from just the heat, the rain. But what I'm going to do is put a very thin layer of aged chicken compost on top of it, provide some nutrients, and I'm going to be planting into that. I just got a shovel full or 2 that I'm going to put in. Like I said, it's just going to be a thin layer. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. This is unsifted. Comes with rocks and everything. But and basically, if you just add a little bit of organic matter every time you plant, you'll have sufficient nutrients for your vegetables to grow in. So we'll go here, here, here. Let's see, here, 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 there, 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 and there, there, there. So this should give me some good spacing. It's about 4-inch spacing between the plants, and that should be sufficient for the turnips to mature and develop. The seeds I'm using are from the Bentley Seed Company. I think I got them at Home Depot or something like that, but they're a couple of years old. So I'm going to plant a little heavy. There's about 5 seeds in that one. That's got 3 or 4. And I think 3 or 4 will be good. So I know I'll be doing some thinning here. And now we'll just come back and cover them up. I had actually meant to wet the soil before I planted the seeds, but got so excited about filming, I forgot to do that. So I'll just be real careful of watering them in now. Don't want to flood it and have the seeds wash away. So let me go get some water. And then for the next couple of days, I'll be coming out here every day and watering the seeds just to make sure they stay moist until they sprout. And now I'm gonna go plant the beets. So this is the tub that had the carrots in it. And I planted 2 watermelon plants in here. And as you can see, they're just not doing anything. You can see like the end here. So I think something might have been nibbling on it. But this, it's just like the leaves are really tough and stuff. I'm not sure what that is. So if anybody knows like what this, see, like this is like what a normal watermelon leaf looks like, and this one here, but this over here looks abnormal. Not just from, it looks stunted. I don't know, maybe it was the blistering heat or something when it was after it was planted. It affected the plants or something like that. But like I said, they're really not growing. It's the end of August. They're not gonna, beyond this stage right now, they're not gonna be able to grow enough to produce anything for me. So I'm going to pull these 2 out. Not much of a root system either. This one's a little better. And this is where I'm going to plant the beets. First I'm going to weed it. Clean out these wood chips that got in here. Who knows how they get in here? Twigs, just making it smooth and neat. And these are my sugar baby watermelons. No more. Okay, I'm going to give this a layer of compost as well. These are also old seeds. Just getting rid of stuff that I have, and I'm going to order new. These are from Baker Creek. These are actually 4 years old. So I'm not sure if they're still going to be viable. Could have tested them beforehand, but nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I'm not going to be as heavy as I was with the others. Oh, maybe I am. But it's a little bit easier when the seeds are this big. And I'm going to press them down a little bit further too. Not too far though. After this year, I'll be getting rid of all these seeds and starting fresh for the spring. So these will cover up. I will actually water them in again, but they'll be, with the soil being wet now, they won't float away quite as easily. Yeah, the variety that I'm planting is Detroit Dark Red. That is my preferred variety of beet. I've tried a few others, Bull's Blood, Giagia, and 1 or 2 others, but these are, as I said, my favorite beets. And it's what I planted in the spring, and which eventually did pretty good for me. Took a little time to get there, but it worked out in the end. So it was just a quick planting, just some beets and turnips. And I'll probably be planting a few more things using my Dollar Tree planters. These are, they look like the miniature green stalks. And I'm going to be probably planting some lettuce in them. Actually, I've failed twice now with that. Not quite sure why. Maybe I just need to be on top of watering more. That might be the problem. But the past 2 times I've done that had horrible germination, even though it was new seed, relatively new seed. And when they did sprout, they just didn't do well in that plant there. I'm not sure why. So I've opened up the holes in the bottom on the belief that, they weren't getting enough drainage. So when I plant them, we'll see if that helps at all. So if you want to see what we're doing in the garden last week, check out this video right here, and then subscribe and hit that notification bell. And that way you'll be able to follow along on the progress on all of our vegetables as we try to grow a supermarket in our own backyard. Okay, thanks for watching.